Alright, YouTube, I ain't really got no intro for y'all on this one, bro, because really we just watching this while I'm eating.
Take you stealth camping overnight in a customized Tesla equipped with its own PS5, surveillance cameras, bed and mini fridge. That's because I've spent the past 3 days converting my Tesla into a camper van with the goal of spending the night secretly camping outside of McDonald's in complete luxury without getting caught. But is that actually possible in a car almost entirely made from glass? What if McDonald's security find out I'm camping right outside their restaurant? What happens if the car alarm accidentally goes off? No! Before we can answer all of those questions, I need to take you back to where all of this began. Okay, so I have an idea. I want to see if it's possible to turn a Tesla into a camper van, but I don't just mean an air mattress and a lamp. I mean a proper camper van. I'm going to cut to future James, who knows how to use Blender, and he's going to show you this really cool animation. So, before I can convert my Tesla into a camper van, I need to design the perfect Tesla-sized unit that can house everything you could possibly need for stealth camping. It can't be something permanent because I don't want to damage my car, so it needs to be something I can easily take in and out of the car whenever I'm not using it, and this is what I came up with. I know, cool, right? Watch this. I'm going to make it spin. So to build this, I need to start by measuring my car boot space, which is where we ran into our first problem. So we might have a problem because this is the wheel arch of the car and it's more narrow than the rest of the boot, which means I'm going to have to make the whole camper van part more narrow than I was kind of hoping it would be. Armed with that information, I jumped in the car and drove to my local DIY store for supplies. I'm doing research for the stealth camping. If I'm going to be completely honest, I've done the calculations, I've measured everything, and I still don't actually know what I need here. So I think I'm just going to get loads of planks of wood and hope for the best. Now at this stage, buying regular planks of wood might seem like a strange thing to do, but don't worry, I have a potentially stupid and irrational plan. I'm going to attempt to build this Tesla camper van in 3 different stages. Stage 1 is to build the bed frame because, if I'm being completely honest, it looks way easier than the rest. I'll do this by creating a wooden frame and then drilling a piece of wood into the top of that for extra support. So these are the sides of my bed base. It looks weird now, but it'll make sense later. If you're watching this as somebody with any kind of carpentry experience whatsoever, I'd like to formally apologise for what I'm about to put you through in the next few minutes. I have a bed frame. Oh, that's so wonky. That is so wonky. There's probably some 40-year-old man in the comments right now called Steve telling me this is the worst way to possibly do this, but... okay, I changed my mind. Steve was right. Both ends are broken already. And if you think that was bad, I'm now going to attempt to cut a giant piece of sheet wood balanced on top of a small workbench while using a jigsaw, all because my tiny man brain refuses to ask for help when he clearly needs it.
Get better. Just getting a ball matches, bro.
That's not too bad. And if I've done my job correctly... oh my god. It works. So at this point you're probably thinking, cool, but that looks
2 seconds, let me get a bed, bro. I forgot.
horrendous. That's the reason why I bought these things. Watch this, you ready? 3, 2... With whatever the hell that was out the way, it's time to move on to stage 2 of the build. Stage 2 is to build...
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
The nightstand, which is slightly more difficult. The seats don't go completely flat, which means I'll have to create a ramp that Tony Hawk himself would be proud of to level out our bedside table. Although initially I thought I might have found a shortcut to make things easier. Well, that was a stupid idea. I failed miserably yesterday, but don't worry, I've got a new plan. My new plan was to basically do the same thing that I did for the bed, but just do it slightly better this time. Then I built these little wooden squares at different heights to level out the nightstand. This was a mistake. You'll see why later. This is probably a really bad idea, but I've decided to build it inside of the car because I think it'll be easier. I've got no idea how I'm going to take it back out again, but that's a problem for another day. And speaking of problems, we might have a bigger problem because the car has been making some weird noises. See, like, what is that? It keeps making that noise, I don't know what's going on. This video is sponsored by Air Up. Whoa, that's crazy, man. Day life, I'm guilty of not drinking enough water. You great and all, but how much is it going to cost? A very own Air Up bottle. And just like that, stage 2 of the build is complete. The next job was to go to IKEA and get some decoration because, if I'm being completely honest, this is looking a little bit boring. I decided if this was going to be the ultimate luxury stealth camping experience, then I would need to make it look like a hotel room. I then went home and had a boxing match with the world's heaviest camping battery.
I don't know why I thought that was a speaker.
And with that, the build was complete. Oh, what's that? You want to know what happened to step 3? Listen, I only designed a TV unit because I thought it would look good as a YouTube thumbnail, okay? But it turns out there just wasn't enough room. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit worried that if I hit a speed bump on the way to McDonald's, the whole thing is just going to fall apart and collapse. But
So take it down.
we'll deal with that problem when we get to it. But let me give you a tour of this masterpiece. A bedside table, a bed, a mini fridge to store all of my bottles of water because I'm healthy now thanks to Air Up, a badly installed plug socket, a TV connected to a PS5, a live security feed so I can monitor my surroundings. No! I'm not just doing this outside of any old McDonald's. Oh no, I'm doing this outside of a McDonald's with a 1.2 star rating. I once ordered a sausage and egg McMuffin from this place and they forgot the sausage and egg. They just gave me bread. I mean, just look at these review photos. Somebody found a fake nail in their fries. How could that even happen without somebody noticing? At this point, you're probably thinking, how can you camp in a car almost entirely made from glass? I mean, that's not very stealthy, right? Well, I bought some Tesla-specific overpriced window covers just for this video. This is what it looks like from the inside. But from the outside, you'd never even know I was there. I think it's time to play a few warm-up games, and then I'm going to head to McDonald's to camp the night and hope that this thing doesn't collapse on the way there. Looking at my car from the outside, I'm pretty confident nobody's going to know I'm in there. To successfully survive the night, I have 3 main objectives I'll need to complete. Objective number 1 is to win a game of Fortnite right outside of McDonald's because I'm a 27-year-old man and I want to prove to you that I'm not past my prime. Objective number 2 is to make it to the morning completely undetected. This might be more difficult than it sounds because when I was doing a tour, the back window cover kept falling down, and if that happens at any point during the night, I'll be completely exposed to the security. And objective number 3 is to get my favourite breakfast for the first time in nearly 10 years. When I was younger, I used to live in America for months at a time, and my favourite breakfast order was the McGriddle. But for the last 10 years, it hasn't been available in the UK. That was until this week where they added it to the menu, and I'm on a mission.
Bro, nigga, oh, never mind. I'm thinking about something else. McGriddle. The griddles are valid. McGriddles are valid.
To make sure that I'm the first in line. I've had some food, I've watched some YouTube, and it's gone dark outside, so I guess we're officially stealth camping. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to have to go to the toilet quite a few times while I'm here. And there is a security guard on the door, who I assume is going to get quite suspicious if I keep going in and out of McDonald's. I tried to get a clip of him to show you, but I think he spotted me. This could be far more difficult than I thought. Oh, and an update on whether this thing's fallen apart on the way here. It's a little wobbly, but we'll be okay for the night. But I'm not here to mess around and play games. Actually, come to think of it, that's exactly what I'm here to do. I've got an objective to complete, to win a game of Fortnite right outside of McDonald's.
You got it, bro. Come on,
I got eliminated by Kim Kardashian. I played game after game with no luck. I even drafted in some help. Yeah, there she is. That's my wife. And after hours of completely wasting my time, it finally happened. Yes, let's go. I don't know why I feel so comfortable in here, because if you look over my shoulder, people can see directly into the car and probably watch me sleep. While I was camping, I hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you're new here, I've actually been dreaming of becoming a YouTuber for the last 15 years. And as of this week, I'm officially full-time. Every day just feels unbelievable, and I cannot believe that this whole thing, I can't believe it's happening. It's been a roller coaster of a month. I actually recorded the moment one of my videos hit 1 million views for the very first time. I've genuinely dreamt of this since I was like 10. But I don't just want to stop here. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is May 18th. If you want to give me the greatest birthday present of all time, subscribing right now would mean the world. And if we get there, I promise one day I'll go all the way to America and try stealth camping in a Cybertruck.
What's up, bro? I like your videos, bro.
What's that noise? I heard a door slam and like a really creaky noise, and it sounds so close to the car. Yeah, so it looks like a delivery driver's parked next to me. No, 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 no! Well, that wasn't very stealthy, was it?
What happened?
If you set the car alarm off in a Tesla, it blasts like classic metal music as loud as possible on the inside and outside of the car, which is what we just experienced. Completely giving away my position and the fact that I'm in the car. That is the worst thing that could happen when you're trying to stealth camp. It's just past 10 PM and it seems to be getting pretty quiet out there now. Nobody out there blasting music. I think I can probably squeeze one more toilet break in before raising any suspicion, right? I feel weirdly comfortable here. We'll see if that changes at 3 AM when someone knocks on my window. I think having people around just makes me feel like I'm not going to end up on a Netflix true crime documentary, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. There's still time. It is the worst rated McDonald's in the country after all. I think I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, try and settle down and get some sleep, and then in the morning, I'm going to get myself a McGriddle. Okay, it's nearly midnight and somebody's just pulled up next to me blasting music. This is going to be a longer night than I thought. I don't even know if you can see me right now, but it's like 3:20 AM. I don't feel like I've slept a single minute in this car. McDonald's is completely empty. They've even turned off the McDonald's sign. There's something oddly calming about being here at 3 AM. This place is usually so chaotic, but now it just feels peaceful. Good morning. I slept like a baby. And by that, I mean I woke up every single hour feeling like I wanted to cry. I'm being dramatic, it wasn't that bad. In the end, I'd say I slept about 4 hours. I got up to pee at 3 AM and found out that McDonald's is closed. It's 7 AM, breakfast has begun, and you know what that means? It's time for the McGriddle. Can I get a McGriddle? Hey little buddy. Were you there the whole night, or have you just turned up for some McGriddle? You're kind of scary that close up.
JPainter, man. Look at the McGriddle does to people, man. The McGriddle brings us together. You feel me? The McGriddle brings us together.